Long black cloud is coming down. I feel like knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Mt Benambra with John Cardwell. John's going to talk a little bit about the Mt Benambra Tower and what he does up here. How long have you been in the Benambra Tower, John?
Yeah, this is my 10th season.
So obviously your duties are the same as the other guys in the other towers, keeping an eye out for the smoke?
Yeah, that's correct. It's the main purpose of the job, to find the smoke. Very rarely see flame, I think only once in 10 years, but it's always smoke, normally coming up from behind a hill somewhere, unfortunately, but it's just a matter of trying to work out where it is.
And most of that tends to happen after lightning storms?
Yeah, most of the fires up here are lightning strikes. I don't look at it very much rural country, so it's nearly all lightning strikes.
What would be the furthest smoke that you've seen sort of from here?
I had one earlier this year over near the Cobras. It's probably over 50 kilometres away. I seen it when I arrived and I thought somebody would know about it, but no one did. To my surprise, and then no one else could find it. So, but it was there and they did find it in the end.
The system here is obviously the same as all the other towers, the mighty piece of string on the...
Yeah, no, I've gone to the old system where I've got the string going through the map in the centre of the tower, and the map's underneath, so it's laid out the same way as the land is, so it's all very quick to work out your bearings, etc.
Pretty high tech.
Very high tech, yes. Very fail safe too.
Yeah, it seems like the string's going to be around for a long time yet, I think. What would be the worst fire season you've had since you've been up here?
I haven't had any real bad fires in close. I've looked out over the Hotham fires last year, and of course I could see it right down to Orbost this year, the smoke down there, but in our local area the main fires were 03, which was before I started, so had a long one, I think it was about 126 days, but yeah, not that many big fires, thank goodness.
Yeah, you certainly see some of the effects of the 03 fires from up here.
Certainly, yes. The mountain ash hasn't recovered, and a lot of the snow gum's still very white on top.
Yeah.
Take a long time to recover.
What about the lightning? I've heard from some of the other guys that can get a bit close at times.
Yeah, I've seen one 40 or 50 metres away, and there's another one when I got to the car that could have hit the tower, but yeah, haven't actually been struck in the tower yet.
So you stay in the tower when there's a storm?
Yep. Yeah. It's supposed to be safe, so take me word, be a word for that.
So far so good?
Yeah, before I started the tower got hit, and there's a concrete patch down there at the end of the walkway where the concrete got blown out. But
oh really?
that was before my time.
Okay.
It's all timber bush mainly what we're looking at, and there's no sort of specific roads or things that, you know, to identify exactly where things are when they get out a bit. So it gets a little bit difficult at times. But
yeah, not a lot of like farming country to look at, have you? It's sort of mostly bush.
yeah, it's nearly probably 95% bush you're looking at. So yeah, just a little bit hard to identify a lot of things. Got to sort of count your ridges out and try and work it out from your map. If you can't get a second tower to see a fire. Yeah, it varies. Looking at Tangata Valley down there, Mount Grania, Mount Tabletop out the back, Kuitong Pine Plantation through that area, Mt Benambra in the Curryong area, back towards Tumbarumba behind it, Mount Buffalo, Dartmouth Settling Pond, around the middle airport, Esdale, out to Mount Stanley, and Mt Benambra out the back out there. Got a pretty good view.
Yeah, it's certainly a good 360 from up here, isn't it?
It certainly is, yeah.
Mount Benambra opening 993 group call. Benambra all clear, over. Yeah, it's all clear, over.
Mount Benambra's all clear, Reg, over.
Thanks, fellas. Benambra to Andy, it's all clear from the 3 towers, over. Yeah, thanks, Reg, all received. Thank you. Any other traffic? No other traffic heard. Benambra closing group call. Benambra to Mount Benambra.
Yeah, Mount Benambra send.
Yeah, John, there's been a permit issued for Therma Station. Business for having burns in the next 5 days, I think. One going up at the moment, but you probably won't be able to see it. It's fairly feeble sort of a burn.
Yeah, roger that, Reg. Yeah, it's fairly smoky in behind your tower.
Okay, thanks for that, John. Clear.
Clear.
So have you had any hairy moments up here, John?
Yeah, I had one interesting one there. It wasn't that long after 9/11. I had a fire right down the back of the lake there, Italian Point, and they had firefighting aircraft in there, and I was just looking down through the binoculars at it and found a plane coming directly towards me. Looking through the binoculars, I could just see the straight wings and a propeller in the middle, and kept on looking through the binoculars, and it kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually got so big I had to put the binoculars down. And, with the natural or naked eye, I could still see just the flat plane wings and the propeller, and it kept on coming and coming and coming. And I was thinking, should I bail out or not? And decided, well, by the time I got down, he'd probably hit the tower anyway, and it was one-on-one. So I stood my ground, and at the very last moment, he just ducked to the side and missed the tower. It was rather frightening for a while, especially after 9/11. So it was fresh in the mind.
Kamikaze pilot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just returning back to his base to refill, but quite a few aircraft use the tower as a landmark and fly towards it. But obviously they don't appreciate the spotted inside looking at them.
You hope they turn right or left.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, do.
Yeah, that's on Fireweb. It's the current lightning strikes, and these pink ones here all come down the last 30 minutes, and they're down around the Benambra township. This is Lake Omeo here, and if you have a look down south, you'll see the storm down there. The ones that are darker have been 30 to 60 minutes,
yep.
And then they just show up for 3 hours, or 6 hours, sorry.
So where are we on the map?
The tower's up here, end of my pen.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's only the lightning strikes that go to ground that show up. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. We're hearing a few rumbles. sort of Italian point is probably about as far as I can see, and it's extremely black behind that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just a bit concerned it's going to keep coming, and it could, if it turns a bit more to the north, it'll come straight through our district.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's probably getting pretty close. Certainly the rain in front of it will be into our district. There's a little bit on the knocker.
Yeah, okay. I was just talking to Tony Long. He's thinking keeping you guys up till 7.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, I might talk to Jack at Grania. I sort of don't think there's really any need to hold him any longer, but certainly is for you.
Yeah, fair enough. Jack's got the big holiday tonight, hasn't he?
Oh, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, this is his last day.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we've got to find him a replacement tomorrow. I'll give him a call and have a chat to him. He's 805, that's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
No worries. All right, I'll talk to you again at about 5:30. See any more lightning, John? It's sort of, was that dark, and I don't know how close it is now. It sort of must be this side of Sassafras Gap, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it was covering the knocker, but it's sort of come back into the mid-arm now.
Alright, thanks, John.
Okay, clear. Yeah, the lightning's pretty well dying. A couple of strikes down Morwell area.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know that you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able.
Minimum tide opening at 993, quick call. Minimum tide's all clear and closed down. Good night all.
Mount Benambra's all clear and closing. Good night all.
Thanks, John. Minimum tide to our Andy's all clear from both towers and we're closing down. Over. Yeah, received. Thanks, Reg, and good night. Good night, Andy. Any other traffic? No other traffic good. Minimum tide closing group call.
I want to go home, John.
It's time.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold?